That fire, that never happened to Galileo. This garden is where he actually spent his punishment, drinking wine, writing books, and looking at the hills of Florence.
We're confusing two different men. The man who burned was Giordano Bruno, a mystic executed in 1600. Galileo came decades later. He was too famous and too smart to let himself burn.
Galileo's crime wasn't magic, it was math. He pointed a spyglass at the sky and saw that Jupiter had moons. This proved that not everything revolved around the Earth.
He didn't just disagree with the church, he insulted the Pope. He wrote a book where the character representing the Pope's views was named Simplicio, which implies idiot. That was his real mistake.
He wasn't thrown in a dungeon. During his trial, he stayed in the luxurious apartments of the Tuscan ambassador. He was treated like a VIP prisoner.
They did threaten him with torture. They showed him the instruments. Galileo, being a rational man of 69 years old, decided that being a live scientist was better than being a dead hero.
Legend says he whispered, and yet it moves as he stood up. Did he? Probably not. Saying that would have gotten him killed right there. But it's a nice story we tell to save his dignity.
Overlooking Florence,
His
Villa Il
sentence,
Gioiello is
imprisonment,
truly a jewel,
but the Pope
a
let him
peaceful
serve it in his own
paradise,
villa.
nestled in the
He
Tuscan
had servants, good food, and visitors. It was house arrest, not Alcatraz.
In this prison, he wrote his most important work on physics. The church stopped him from talking about space, so he invented the science of mechanics instead.
The tragedy wasn't fire, it was darkness. After years of staring at the sun through a telescope, Galileo went completely blind in his final years. The man who saw the universe ended his life in the dark.
I received your letter with immense joy. Your words are a comfort to my soul, and I hold you always in my prayers.
He died in 1642 at age 77 of heart palpitations and fever. A quiet, natural death for a revolutionary.
The church initially refused him a proper burial, but today he rests in a monumental tomb in Santa Croce, directly across from Michelangelo. In the end, Italy claimed its hero.
It took 350 years, but in 1992, the Vatican finally admitted Galileo was right. Better late than never.
We cling to the burning myth because we want a clear war between good and evil. But history is usually a negotiation in a grey room.